going on YouTube, and welcome back to Vancouver's Worst Drivers Snow Edition. This is the first video of 2022, and there's a ton of snow videos, including this one from the Alex Fraser Bridge, where this driver is just driving along a straight line and just loses control. Probably a driver with all season tires, know what I'm saying? And then Aaron captured this crash video. Take a look at how long this light is red. And this Volvo driver on the left here is just going to slide right into the intersection without any sort of control whatsoever. And unfortunately, this silver car pays a price for it. Not only have people lost control out there on the roads, driving in the snow and the ice, but it also seems like they've lost their minds because this driver just has no idea which side of the road he's driving on, or doesn't even see vehicles coming head on towards him. You think that because of the snow and the ice, people would drive more carefully and they'd be a little bit more observant, but not for this white car. It almost becomes a T-bone steak in the middle of this intersection. This is just common practice in Vancouver to cut people off like this, but what makes it worse is that there was like an inch of ice and slush on the road, which causes Jeff to lose control. So Lozan captured this crazy video. I don't know how this driver didn't notice, but they have no rear tire on the back of their truck. I mean, I can't even give him a hard time about, whether having summer tires or winter tires or whatever it is in the snow, because he's got no back tire. So this was filmed in North Vancouver near Mount Seymour Parkway, and this driver is driving down the snow down the wrong way onto Highway 1, and you'd think that the snow there without people driving there would be his hint that maybe he's going the wrong way. And then another wrong way driver, this time in Port Coquitlam, driving a Mini, and you'd think maybe, driving a Mini he thinks he's in London or something, but again, the cars on the opposite side of the road should have been his hint that he's driving on the wrong side. I'm sure all of us have seen those drivers that don't wipe the snow off their car fully, whether it be the top of their car or the sides. But this driver right here didn't even get the snow off the windshield. So I sped up this video 2 times for you all just to make it a little bit faster, but this driver has no idea the dimensions of their vehicle. They're basically straddling almost 2 lanes here with their small vehicle, and I don't know, are they afraid of like the 1 inch of snow on the left-hand side? Like, it just doesn't really make sense. We've all seen those videos of people going the wrong way, especially in Gastown here. I've posted a few videos from this exact spot, but it's just really, really bad timing for this driver to be doing this head-on towards a cop. I don't know about all of you, but I don't understand how these kind of clips happen, because even when I turn left onto a one-way road, it makes me uncomfortable turning into the lane closest to me, yet so many drivers seem to do this. This driver must have a lot of faith in humanity, because if I was going to do a U-turn like that and cut people off, I would definitely not assume that bugs could stop in time on this slush. I don't know about all of you, but if I was trying to turn left, I definitely wouldn't be doing it from a far right lane and with a green light that has arrows pointing right. Alright, so time for some crash videos. Now this is a bizarre one, okay? Because when you're turning left, you're not expecting someone to drive on the opposite side of a road beside you. Like, was this guy supposed to shoulder check? I don't know. Let me know in the comments section below what you guys think. I see a lot of close call clips, and also I've experienced a lot of close calls in the False Creek kind of Olympic Village area. Again, just a reminder, ladies and gentlemen, if your stop sign doesn't say 4-way stop, it's not a 4-way stop. So truck drivers have been pointing out to me that truckers actually have a lot of blind spots when they're driving, and it's really scary to me because they're such massive vehicles, and the consequences could be so huge for smaller vehicles just like this one. So this crash happened in Coquitlam near Burke Mountain, and people pointed out that maybe the sun was in the van's eyes or something, but I guess next time he should probably use a sunshade. This crash is kind of confusing to me because there's no other vehicles around which would have blocked the other person's field of view. How did they not see the car coming? So John McGoley's friend filmed this video, and This one right here, is just a classic example of maybe somebody being a little too old to be driving, and you know ICBC is going to be giving this woman a driving test after this. Van Bites recorded this video, and how infuriating is this? I'm not sure if Van Bites was waiting for a spot or the other drivers waiting for a spot, but this person clearly wasn't going to be asking who's going to take it. I don't think this guy realizes that you basically make no money from ICBC now with the no fault insurance. And unfortunately, the video ends here, but I'm not sure exactly what happened, but I'm sure somebody's going on a foot chase. So here's another pedestrian doing crazy things. This guy right here is just crouched down, right down in the middle of a road, and not sure if he's tying his shoe or, he's just tripping out on drugs, but whatever he's doing, he's got to probably move a little bit to the right. So here's a driver that doesn't understand how cones or signs work. So he's first of all going to go into the left-hand lane. You think he's going to turn left, but no, continues straight through, even though there's a sign saying stay to the right. And fast forward a little bit, and you can see all these signs here saying, it's two-directional area. And this traffic lady is just not having any of this. I don't know if this guy's even trying to turn left here with the no left turn sign, but she is telling him off, like, get back. Now get. So here's the thing, okay? Just because you're a pedestrian doesn't mean you don't have to follow the rules of the road or pay attention, because if Matt hadn't been paying attention, she would have ended up being on the hood of his car. All right, so I fast forward this video as well, okay, just to show you what's going on here. This car just parked in the middle of a road to let this guy off. And here's the thing, I guess he needed something back from a vehicle. This driver just decides to park right in the middle and this guy gets something from a vehicle. Like, no consideration for other drivers whatsoever. This is a close call captured from Sorden's vehicle, and I gotta say, this dashcam angle is actually pretty cool. Alright, so disclaimer, I don't condone what Max is doing here, but I can see why he'd be pretty upset, because what is this guy doing? He's just trying to bypass traffic or something and get on the opposite side of a road to turn left. Like, this is just idiotic driving. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you'll notice that there's a few clips through the years of people doing crazy moves like this in this exact spot, and I just don't understand it, because you're basically asking for death around a corner at high speeds on Highway 1 to do this. There's so many things as other drivers doing that are wrong. He's driving too fast, he's not yielding, he's driving on the opposite side of a road around the corner, just unbelievably bad driving. Let me know in the comment section below what all of you think, because it's confusing to me. This driver on the right, you think, okay, maybe they're going to use the bike lane to turn right or something like that, but no. They're just chilling in the bike lane for a while, and all of these drivers here are just driving down with the white line right down the middle of their vehicle without a single care in the world, and the only way this guy stops is because there's parked cars up ahead. Like, just what is this guy doing? So keep your eye on the silver SUV on the left-hand side. They are going to do this wild turn from the left-hand turn lane all the way across. All these cars just turn right. Like, they're just basically asking to get an accident. This driver right here must feel so special that they have a blocked off lane all for them. It's so frustrating when you and I are driving down a street and we're inconvenienced by people just because they're bad at driving. Like this white SUV here. If you're going to make a last minute decision to turn left, okay, then cut into that lane quick. But now he's blocking two lanes just to make a left turn. Like, just give up and go straight. That's all you got to do. Here's a word of advice as well for all of you drivers out there. If you're going to go into a gas station or whatever it is, just make sure it's clear. Like, anticipate someone turning right here. I used to live in this area near Kingsway, and you would be surprised how many people run that stop sign, and it's just really unclear why they can't see it. Paul sent in a couple of clips which have been infuriating to him, where people will turn left at this spot with a double yellow line right there, and Instead of even blocking the lane, I guess they're trying to help other drivers by going into the oncoming left turn lane to make their turn. Just not really sure why they think that's a smart idea either. This is just some crazy driving right here. I believe this happened on the Maryhill bypass. And again, it's not really clear whether they're chasing each other or they're friends or they're trying to get around traffic. I don't know what they're doing, but whatever it is, it's got to stop because they're going to get an accident. So for his last clip, I wanted to include a video that had nothing to do with driving whatsoever. This was a video I filmed where this driver, KP9118, bought me coffee during my Christmas season. And I just want to say thank you to this driver. You know, it's so nice to have people with Christmas spirit. And if any of you know who is driving this vehicle, send me a message. I'd love to get to know them. And again, thank you KP9118 for buying me coffee. I appreciate it. All right, that does it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you like it, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, you can email me your videos. I accept footage from all over BC, so if you're living outside the Lower Mainland, that's okay. You can send me dashcam footage, and you can also follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description below.